Go ahead. No, that's all right. We're gonna tell the young lion, the Jew, young lion out here getting wild on him. He said, "I know my rights." Esau said, "You got the right to go to jail." I whipped the camera out on his ass. Yeah, young brother say he knows his rights. He knows the so-called rights. Oh, we got some more company. But I try to put a little bug in his ear. Look, Gomer out here. You know what I'm saying? He running up on them white folks. Gomer and the gang, look, they out here quick. Gomer and the gang. It's all right though. The spirit of the Most High, caused me to be right here at the right time.
He's just purposely trying to fucking ruin this shit.
Because he did need to calm down. They'd love to take him to jail. All these false prophets out here. How you doing?
How's it going?
All right.
Kyle.
I don't shake hands.
Oh, sorry.
Kyle, I'm Jeremiah though.
Jim. Jeremiah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
My biblical name.
How you? Where you guys from?
Well, actually, I'm from Sacramento. We're all volunteers, so we come up here. You come into the city.
What's the mission here?
Actually, we're trying to just, give very practical information about the Bible.
Okay.
Especially what the Bible really teaches. Right?
All right. Right.
So actually, these are free copies. If you'd like to.
No, it's cool. I don't really want to read. I'd rather hear you preach the gospel.
Okay. Right.
Kyle.
Well, yeah.
What you know? Tell me what you think about these things that's going on in the earth. Do you think we're in the end time?
Yes, because you know the scripture. What is it? I'm sure you've heard this one. I'm pretty sure you've heard this one, right? What was it? 2 Timothy. Let me open it up for you. What Bible do you use?
King James mostly, but King James. King James mostly because I like to go through the Strongs.
Right.
And get the original definitions from the Greek and the Hebrew.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
What scripture?
We actually have our own. It's a New World Translation. It's more of like a modern translation.
Right.
Right. You know how King James you have like thy and thy.
Right.
So this is more like.
All right. Go ahead.
Modern terms. If you want to
go to King James. That's cool.
Yeah. So yes, 2 Timothy 3. If you want to read in King James, I'll pull it up for you here. Right? So this know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come. Critical times, hard to deal with, will be here, right?
That's right.
For men will be lovers of themselves, right? Lovers of money, boastful, haughty, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, disloyal, no natural affection, not open to any agreement, right? Especially you see that today, right?
That's right.
So like the political parties, they do not want to agree on anything.
Right.
Slanders.
The heresies though, now there's a lot of heresies being taught. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a part of these end times as well. But go ahead.
Yeah, it comes down, keeps going, right. Where is that? Lovers of pleasures rather than lovers of God, right? So you're talking about heresies. Having appearance of godliness, right? Here you go. Having appearance of godliness, but proving false to its power, right? So especially for a lot of people. I just saw one recent example of the televangelists, right? They're trying to preach the gospel. They have the appearance of godliness. So, they raise money and they buy, end up buying like private jets. I think.
Right.
So it says here.
Right. But if you didn't have them to compare your works to, how would you judge yourself?
By reading the Bible, right? So we'd go through I would go through this, right? Unthankful, disloyal, disobedient.
But I'm saying like say, okay, you got all of that down packed. What's the next level? See, that's what it's always about, taking it to the next level.
Right.
Like Paul said, let's go from the milk, let's get to the meat.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doctrines of laying on of hands and baptism. So are you there yet in your ministry?
Yeah, I believe so. We're all imperfect, but I'm still learning.
Okay.
But
all right. So now you don't work for JW.org. You work for the Lord, Jehovah, right?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, exactly. We're witnesses of Jehovah, right?
All right, then. So you have a responsibility to him.
Exactly.
You have an
exactly.
accountability to him.
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to give that meat. If there's somebody like me, I'm a lion. I eat meat. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And as a meat eater, that's what I like to get to the meat of the gospel, like Matthew 24,
No, yeah,
24, 14.
That's really commendable, yeah.
When he said, "This kingdom, this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached." So I, you know what I'm saying, I want to know about the gospel of that kingdom. Jesus Christ was talking about, and I'm gonna tell you, I believe and know through the scriptures that kingdom is dealing with the elect that are the tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And those are the Lord's brothers that'll reign and judge the world with them. You see, and the judgment is laid out in Revelation. You're either saved or you go into the lake of fire, right?
Yeah,
You know
that's what it says there, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
All that wasn't found written in the book of life were cast into the lake of fire, which is the second death. All right, with the beast and the false prophet. You see what I'm saying? And I just want you to be aware, man. It's about the elect. So you have to get to the place where you understand who the elect are. That way you know how the gospel applies to you, because the gospel is applicable to all nations.
Everybody, yes.
But the inheritance of the kingdom isn't the same. Everybody don't get the same reward. And Jesus said that over and over. My reward is with me to give every man according as his works will be.
Yeah, according to his works, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But then you have those distinctions. There are some distinctions when it comes down to the rewards, because his elect will be the rulers, right? So that means they'll have a different reward than the other nations who aren't.
Actually, yeah, that's
No, that's all right. We don't have to get into nothing else. If you know enough Bible that we can talk. Like I told you, I got a Bible. I got enough to read. I don't need any literature.
All right.
I just want to try to sharpen you, because men's supposed to sharpen men, Kyle. So I just want to let you.
That's right.
Yeah, I just want to let you know that the
sorry.
gospel is the gospel of the kingdom. In that kingdom, you have rulers and you have subjects.
Exactly. That's the main subject of Jesus preaching, right? Jesus preaching work on earth. He talked about, the kingdom, God's kingdom, and all the blessings he'll bring,
Right.
Especially with the, have you seen the resurrection examples, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's given, throughout his whole ministry on earth, he's given a really nice preview of what's to come of the kingdom, right?
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this. There are other things that you consider yourself doing according to the commandments of Christ, other than your ministry with passing out the literature? Do you show mercy to the poor, let's say?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
We all want to be compassionate.
Do you do that? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's not. See.
Sometimes it's especially hard.
Right. Sometimes you got people that don't think they have to be compassionate. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you know how rewards are given in that kingdom.
Yeah. Again, it's the
Kyle,
faith through works, right?
Your works.
Exactly.
So Matthew, what is it? 25. Pull it up. 25:31.
So you have a lot of knowledge. What have you studied? Are you particular to any religion?
No.
You just like to read?
I'm one of the elect, so the Spirit is on me.
Okay.
I'm one of the children of Israel, so the Spirit of truth is on me.
I see.
Yep. You got it?
There you go.
25:31.
And as members of this organization, we all want to strive. We strive to get a deeper understanding, right? Because there's a lot of
this is the place to do it, when you get people who have a deeper understanding. That's how we always get it. Like we said earlier, men sharpen men, right? Like steel sharpens steel, and so that's the way the Most High, Jehovah, as you guys say his name in translation, that's how Jehovah set it up, where his spirit is on chosen people, and those chosen people are supposed to teach the rest of the people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And That's a part of getting a deeper understanding.
Yeah, no, that's very commendable. That's very,
Yeah.
that's very good.
You gonna read that? You got it?
Oh, which one are you trying to?
Matthew 25 and 31.
25 and 31.
25 and 31. There you go. You want to read it? No, read it. Read it from the beginning. You see it? No, yeah, right there. When the Son of Man comes in His glory,
all the angels with Him,
and all the angels with Him, then will He sit down on His glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before Him. Let's read it. And He will separate people one from another, just as the shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. And He will put the sheep on His right hand, but the goats on the left. Then the King will say to those on His right, "Come." It's good. I can see it. "Come, you who have been blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the founding of the world. For I became hungry, you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you received me hospitably. Naked and you clothed me. I fell sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you visited me." You see all this ministry, Kyle?
Yeah.
Then the righteous.
Very, very important points to make here.
Right.
All about God's kingdom, right?
No, hold on, man. You're just trying to get the right answer. Listen, just listen. Let's keep reading. Then the righteous ones will answer Him with words. "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty, give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger or receive you hospitably, or naked and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and visit you?"
Right.
In reply, the King will say to them, "Truly I say to you, to the extent that you did it to one of the least of these my brothers, you did it to me." So who was He talking about, Kyle? These His brothers.
These are my brothers.
You saw that? You got two groups. Sheep on the right hand, goats on the left.
Right.
The ones on the.
This is the cool thing about the New World Translation here. If you look it up on our website.
No, that's all right. No.
We have
just,
also little subscriptions here. Right.
Right.
You can click on these, and they also reference relevant scriptures on the side here too.
That's cool, Kyle. Listen, I want you to learn something. I don't want you to impress me, okay? That scripture just told you that He would separate all people of all nations from each other when He returned, and that those on the right hand that He received, blessed of His Father, what did they do? They did a bunch of ministry to who? To the least of His brothers. So if the least of His brother, no.
Everybody inclusive, right?
No, it's not everybody inclusive. It's his brothers are the people that are from His nation, Israel. That's what He means.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So Jesus gives nations that aren't His brothers their reward when they minister to His brothers. Why do they need to minister to His brothers? Why would the Lord's brothers be poor? Are the Jews poor? They're rich, right? So what is Jesus talking about? Well, those aren't His people. That's what He's talking. No. They weren't poor in spirit. They really needed food and water. So His poor brothers are people like me who were brought here on the slave ships, Kyle. See what I'm saying? And that's the secret. See, that's why, a lot of Christians are going to be in that group on the left hand. "Depart from me, because I never knew you, because you never ministered to me." And they're going to be like, "Wait a minute, when did we not minister to you?" And He's going to look at that poor black man that nobody thought nothing of, and that's when they're going to realize that was his brother.
All right. It's all about what's inside the heart, right? We do want to
what's
share.
inside the heart is what comes out in your works.
Exactly.
And when Jesus said that those who did those works of ministry were the ones with His Father's blessing. You see?
Yeah, again, it's good. It's so good that you have this knowledge, this deep knowledge of the Bible. And I encourage you to keep understanding that, right? I encourage you, keep reading.
Look at Kyle want to encourage me. Look, Kyle trying to impress me. See, you gotta have a love for the truth, man. But he ain't here to learn the truth. He's just here to look good in that suit, man. I just preached the gospel to him and told him how to get in, and he keep trying to flatter me. So that means he don't hear it. But I didn't expect him. I didn't expect him to hear it.
All right, Jeremiah. Thanks again.
All right, Kyle. But,
you have a good one. Right?
Hey, you sweating, boy. You probably sweating bullets right now up under that suit. Man, minister to the poor, man.
Yeah, exactly.
People that look like me. That'll get you in. This ain't gonna do it, man. Because what they got you doing,
This is only one. This is only one of the avenues, right? You know, we go to house. We have, you know, we stand here in the public squares. We try to, you know, we truly do want to.
but you see what that,
right?
hey, you see, you look at him. He giving glory to the organization. He lost, man. All right, I didn't admonish Kyle enough. I had to get my sword bloody. Look, he got no love for the truth. He keep pointing to that jw.org. What's a .org organization? A .org organization, Kyle, is a not-for-profit organization.
Right.
Guess what? When the Lord comes back, he said he's going to take the unprofitable servant and cast him in the outer darkness. Be warned.
All right. Thanks again.
There ain't no future in being unprofitable. Straight up. Shalom.